Oh, hi everyone. I've got an exciting open house this week. We've got our mortgage partner Tim Lacroix has joined us, and we've got an exciting townhouse. We have not featured this home on open house before. Of course, Tim and I are both doing this as a virtual open house. I'm at my home office. Tim, you're at your home as well. But we are using some virtual tours to take you through this great home and talk about some of the amenities around it and some of the features. And after I use the 3D virtual tour to guide you through all three levels, this is a fully developed home. After we go through it once, I'm going to take a break. We're going to come over to Tim, and Tim's going to talk about some payment options as well. Tim, thanks for joining us today. It's great to have you.
Well, thanks for having me, Mike.
Okay, how about we bring up this great property, and here we go. So you can see on the full screen there. By the way, if you're watching this open house and you do want to maybe go through it at your own pace, you can definitely you can request a link. There is a link actually, I think, set up in the feed here. You can click that link. You're going to be able to bring up this exact same tour. You can see it as a 3D tour. This gives you an idea of what you're going to be able to do. You can click all the property details. This property is priced at $324,900, but there's certainly more details if you click on the link to the listing that you'll be able to access. If you have any questions about this home or any of our other listings, we've got a comments section here, and we're watching the comments, so feel free to drop us a question. If you eventually have some questions for Tim as well, Tim is watching as well, and you can maybe ask some mortgage questions at the same time. So you can see hardwood floors throughout the main level. This is the original owner has this home available for sale, and you can see it's vacant. Beautiful hardwood floors throughout the main level. So this really is a front living room. You can see the dining area would be underneath that lighting section there, and then the kitchen is at the back of the home. And you can see it's dressed up with overheight cabinetry. You've got stone countertops. Look at the mosaic backsplash. Very nice. Contemporary style. You can see the style of cabinetry as well as a flat finish, which is contemporary. You've got, modern, hardware for handles and things like that. And you've got stainless appliances. You've got a corner pantry. And I'm going to take you right into the heart of the kitchen here. And you've got a ceramic top stove, over the range microwave, and really lots of cabinetry, right? This is a townhome, but you've really got lots of storage, which is always a must, especially if you do spend a lot of time in your kitchen. You want to be able to have that storage. And then you've got a two-piece bath here. Not the fanciest space in the house, but we won't spend too much time in this little space. But you've got a little vanity there. And it's nice that this is at the back of the house. So it's always nice to have a bathroom close to the, the mudroom area. That is where you're going to go out to your backyard. You have a backyard green space, a little bit of a patio space, and then out there is a double garage. Okay, so let's head on upstairs. And actually, you know what? Since we're here, let's go. Might as well take you to the basement. Take you to the basement. This basement is fully finished. It is really done quite nicely. They've taken hard surface flooring all the way down here. So now you've got laminate. Really matches the style and coloring of the upstairs though. So the finish up here, it's nice when you have basement development that really resembles the finish of the upstairs, even though it was done after the fact. It fits with the style of the house. They've got similar colors down here, very neutral. They've got modern styled baseboards. The doors are very comparable to what's upstairs as well. At the bottom, you had a little bit of a nook space there, maybe for some storage, cabinetry, things like that. And then this family room is really open. You definitely probably set this up for, family movies. It could be a games space. And then you've got a four-piece bath. Look at the subway tile. Like, really nicely done. They took the tile right to the ceiling, and you've got some upgraded plumbing fixtures here, and you've got a little vanity there. So it is a 4-piece bath, perfect for, sending maybe one of your kids downstairs if they're old enough, or having guests down here, that you've got a nice bedroom. Okay, decent sized window there. Again, the hard surface flooring comes in here, and you've got a little nook for your clothes to store there too. So, and look at all the pot lights. You've got lots of pot lights down here. They really upgraded quite nicely down here. And that's nicely done. So I do want to take you all the way upstairs now. So bear with me. Again, if I'm going through this too fast, or you're like, hey, I want to spend more time in that basement, I want to check that out a little bit closer, you can click the link in this feed and you'll be able to do this tour yourself. We use these 3D tours. It's a great way to, especially in COVID times, we actually started doing this previous to COVID happening. And we started using these 3D tours probably about 3 or 4 months ago. And we just thought it was a valuable tool. It couldn't have been a better tool in these days, because we really want to be able to get people familiar with a home without necessarily having to go out into the home. People are trying to stay home, stay safe. We want to make that easy for them. So hopefully you find that easy. This bedroom, so this is a loft space, but you can see it could be a bedroom if you ever really needed the 3 bedrooms up in addition to the bedroom in the basement. I think this unit would have been offered as a 3-bedroom option as well, and this loft space could very easily have a wall finished up here, and you could tuck a little closet in over here, and it would look quite similar to this other room that we're going to go in. So you can see it would probably almost mirror this room, and you've got a nice sized window, neutral colors in here, double closet, and out here we've got a small little nook space. You could put a storage bench or something like that in there as well, and we've got a nice sized bathroom in here. Now this is actually, I don't know if you've ever heard this term. It's a cheater ensuite. Okay, one thing that the reason they call it a cheater ensuite is a full ensuite would typically just be accessible from the master bedroom, and a cheater ensuite is also accessible from the master bedroom, but it also has that access from the common area hallway space, and so that is accessible from out here. Okay, you've got a nice tub, decent soaker tub. You've got a shower. And I'll turn us around here. You can see we've got stone countertops in here again, which is a really nice feature. And like I said, you've got access to the master bedroom. So I should be able to just walk right through here, and we go into the bedroom. They've updated it with some nice designer features. They've got wallpaper. Wallpaper's back in these days, right? I put wallpaper in my new house a few years ago. We had someone come in and do that wallpaper for us. It's back in. It's really a nice touch to add some features. Of course, you can do a painted feature wall, but to bring some wallpaper in is a really cool idea. You go into a lot of show homes these days, you'll see wallpaper on maybe a feature wall here and there. Not the whole house. They'll usually do a feature space. In this one, they've done it really nicely with the master bedroom. And look at they've got a light fixture that kind of adds a little bit of a feminine touch to this room, even though the colors aren't particularly feminine, but just a little touch. It's quite nicely done. This is a nice master bedroom, and you've got a walk-in closet with lots of shelving. I mean, it's a pretty decent walk-in for a townhouse of this size. It's perfect to find that. So I'm going to close this down. I'll probably take you guys through another walkthrough of this house in a little bit for the ones that maybe are viewing a little bit later. But let's bring some numbers up. And Tim, why don't you tell us what it looks like to afford to live in a home like this and what some options could be?
Great, thanks, Mike. So yeah, we're talking list price on this home is $324,900, and minimum down payment on this property would be again 5%, so that's 16,000 in change, and so it would give you monthly payments of mortgage payments of approximately about $1,400. So quite an affordable, nice townhome actually, and minimum income to getting into this property would be around just under 70,000. So, and then if you're increasing your down payment, then you're reducing the default or CMHC premiums that get applied. And of course, if you go to the 20%, you're going to completely eliminate your CMHC premiums. At the top here, you can see interest rates are actually still very low, and yeah, I mean, that's kind of in the middle of the middle road. So we're still seeing rates, promotions, and rates that are below that. And depending on other situations, our rates are slightly up that depending on its refi, purchase, and things like that. So, but you know, nice market still when it comes to borrowing money. It's quite low in our current situation.
We did open houses together last week, Tim, and you brought up a rate sheet for a couple of the properties that we were featuring. I think you had a 2.49. So that tells me, I think rates maybe you've seen a couple opportunities in the last week where rates have even gotten a little bit better. I might have even seen on your social media on Facebook, maybe you might have even had a 2.29 maybe for one of the lenders, but the numbers are so good right now.
Yeah, again, we're certain rates. If traditionally we looked at the bond market, and the bond market would, have a specific spread, and the last couple of months have thrown those traditional spreads out of the window. Otherwise, if it was typical, we'd actually see 5-year fixed rates under 2% right now. But at the moment, it's just with the introduced of risks and costs, things like that. So we're still very low. We're pretty much almost at historic lows that we were a few years ago, but very affordable, good pricing. Yeah, lots of opportunities. We have some interesting products that are coming out as well, like a interest free for 3, and we got some cashback programs. So really a lot of options out there for buyers or even renewals.
I just saw Gord popped up a comment. He thought this open house was pretty cool. Gord, thanks for watching and encouraging us with some awesome comments. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know if there's anyone else that has questions for Tim. If we're going to go through the house one more time, I want to just kind of update people that maybe just started to tune in and maybe just missed the virtual tour at the beginning. You can do the tour after, by the way, at your own pace. Again, click that link at the top. If you know someone looking, maybe you're not even interested, and suddenly it pops in your mind, hey, I know someone that would love this place. Feel free to tag them or share it to them as well. And we do these open houses often. We're actually doing another open house following this one. We're going to be doing at 1:30 today. We're going to be doing an amazing house in Mahogany. It is backing onto the lake. It's a nice house. It's over $1 million, and we're going to walk through that house as well. But I do want to take you guys through this home one more time. I'll try not to be too long because I know some of you guys have already seen this, and we'll quickly whip through this and see what you guys think. So again, we're using a virtual tour to get you guys through these homes, and you guys can do this at your own pace. Like I said, you can request this. It's called a Matterport link, Matterport tour. We do this for all of our listings now, so if there's another listing of ours that you're curious about and we're not doing an open house specifically, you can request that, and you can go through that too. I'm going to actually pop it up on full screen. Might as well see it just a touch bigger. And you can see that we've got nice, beautiful hardwood throughout the main level. And we've got a dining area and living room area, kind of open concept between those two living spaces. And then back here, we've got a nice kitchen, lots of cabinetry, tons of cabinetry really for a townhouse. That's great. You got a little bit of an eating nook area over here as well. And look at the overheight cabinetry, modern in style, flat front cabinetry, stainless appliances, ceramic top stove, under mount fridge, stone countertops, a little bit of an eating nook, a mudroom area with a closet, and we saw a two-piece bath here. What you don't see here is out in the backyard, because you only get to see the inside here. You can see there's double garages out there. There's a bit of a green space. This tour was done when there was still a little bit of snow on the ground, so you can still see that. But of course, everything's turning green now. And I'll take you down to the basement quickly. That is... you've got a little bit of a nook space at the bottom. Really, you could put a storage cabinet or something like that there. You've got a double closet there. You can see the electrical panel over there. But the basement was really done with similar finishes to upstairs, like I said before. And you've got modern style trim, you know, that more contemporary style. Look at all the pot lights. Nice neutral colors down here. And then we've got a bedroom back here, decent sized window, a little bit of a closet. I'm going to turn us all the way around here. And you can see this hard surface flooring takes us all the way through, which is great. Let's finish up here. We're going to go into the four-piece bath. We've got subway tile here. We've got a nice little vanity, and you've got tile flooring in here. Of course, that's a nicer option to have the tile in the bathroom. A subway tile, nice upgraded plumbing fixtures, and let's head on upstairs. I want to take you to the upper level. I will try and get us up there as quick as possible with this tour, and we'll show you. We've got 2 bedrooms plus a loft upstairs. Could probably, if you really wanted it to be, you could actually probably convert it to a 3-bedroom. Really, the loft is where I think a 3rd bedroom would have originally been, and this is a loft option. This home is built by Truman Homes, I believe. They would have originally had this as a 3-bedroom option. So that bedroom or that loft area, which is perfect for kind of home office, exercise area, maybe throw a TV. And then you've got the bedroom here with a bifold closet. This is probably where you put one of your kids. And then we've got what's called a cheater ensuite. And so I talked about that. It actually, it's accessible from the hallway, but it's also accessible from the master bedroom. It has a soaker tub. You've got a shower. Hopefully I'm not making you guys dizzy while I turn around here. I went in through the access before, so this time I'll go in through the normal master bedroom door. And pretty spacious room. You've got some wallpaper feature wall there. You've got some nice lighting in here, and then there's the door to your ensuite that we were just there. And we've got your walk-in closet. Okay. Anyways, that is pretty darn exciting. I hope you really enjoyed that tour. Tim and I are going to head over to another open house here shortly. I think, how's our timing? That was 20 minutes. That was perfect. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the tour. If you have some questions, by the way, if you're watching this after we're done live and you add a comment, we'll still get to viewing those comments. We'll get back to you with answers to your questions. If you have a specific question that you want to ask Tim, you can certainly address him as well. I threw up his information here. You can message him. I throw up his text number. You can shoot him or give him a call or text him. And of course, you can always reach me as well. So you can text me if there's something maybe that's not social media worthy question and you just want to get on the call. We're always happy to give you some good advice. If you want to just chit chat about the market, Tim, I know that as far as people asking mortgage questions, they may often think, oh, I'm going to call him when I'm immediately ready to do something, and I'm not quite ready. I know you're happy to make long-term plans with people, talk about long-term renewal plans, and you do that with our clients all the time. So
Yeah, it's never too early. It can be a couple of years. I mean, it's never too early to get to know your numbers and start planning. So if you have a renewal coming up, don't wait. Get going. Start talking now.
Okay. Well, I hope you guys all enjoyed this open house. If you saw it and maybe you can think of someone that should see it, feel free to share it. And thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you at the next open house if you're looking for something over $1 million in mahogany. And otherwise, stay tuned. We'll have some more open houses next week. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks so much for watching.